What's up everybody, my name is Far. Today I just wanted to quickly show you guys some of the new cosmetic items that have come to Insurgency Sandstorm. There's also been a few bugs introduced as well as other little things I wanted to talk about. But yeah, let's go ahead and just dive right in. So as you can see now they have an inventory page here. I don't know if this has always been here, I'm pretty sure this is new, but it'll show you if you own any of the DLC and what it is and what it covers, all the different guns. As you can see, we have the SVD Dark Red for the SVD, obviously. And there is a bit of a bug where the weapon icons on the left are a little bit, like, they're not stretched properly. I don't know what's going on with that. But I think I saw that in a bug report on the Reddit for Insurgency. But yeah, let's go ahead and see this. So if you scroll down on your actual loadout, the aesthetic, click that, boom, new gun camo. Pretty cool. Can't wait to try that out in game and see what it actually looks like. Also, as for the appearance, I wanted to show you guys the Ghillie Suit for the security. Pretty nice. The only real issue with it I've found is that if you go to character and hair, different hairs present issues. They kind of clip through the back, so you're gonna have to change. I have found though that if you rock a female character like I do, if you go with covered, you get this additional face wrapping, which actually kind of helps. It kind of covers up the sides, so if you wanted to have a more low profile kind of, you know, look to your ghillie suit, that's the way to do it. Less face exposure. And yeah, the suit itself actually lets you not change the grass color, like the foliage cover, but it does let you change the color of the actual like equipment itself. So, or not the equipment, rather the camo on the shirts. So you can see you've got all these different types you can choose between. I always go with the desert smear camo. It just seems to work really well with every map in this game, in my opinion. But yeah, you got that for the legs as well. I have to say the legs look really good with this cosmetic. I think you could rock these even without the rest of it and it would still probably look alright. As for the insurgents, they have their Night Ops camo. I forget what it's called. I think it's like Nightstalker or something. Yeah, Nightstalker. You can choose different colors for him as well. Very nice. I'm just gonna rock the probably the brown because it's probably the most dark looking, probably for the night maps. I mean, yeah, you have like a straight up dark gray, which I think actually kind of looks better. But the brown is nice in case you roll like a daytime map or something. You still have a little bit of something going on for blending in. Maybe inside of houses. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat. I think the cosmetic itself looks good. I like the handcuffs on it. The belt looks cool, the zipper in the front. It's kind of like a ballistic vest look to it. It actually might be a ballistic vest, I can't really tell. But yeah, I think this looks sick. The pants look good too. They have like a knife on the side. They're pretty basic, but I mean, it looks nice and it fits the game. The only thing I would say maybe doesn't fit the game is the mask itself seems a little out of place. But then again, I don't think I've ever seen this type of mask before, and maybe it's totally like a real thing. And I played the Division, and the Division 1 had masks that looked really similar to this. So I'm not going to take points off. In my opinion, as long as New World Interactive try their best to make these cosmetics fit the tone of the game, then they can really just do like whatever they want with it. Again, I hope it stays in line with what the game is, and I'm thinking that they're going to do a pretty good job of that. Like based on all of their Twitch streams that they've been doing, all of their developer updates and such, I don't get the impression that they're selling out or that they're trying to like make a quick buck here. I mean, you could argue the quality of the suit all day or the cosmetics all day, but as long as they look in place with the game and they're not like egregiously expensive, I mean, I don't mind spending money on games to support them. I just don't want this to turn into like a Killing Floor 2 situation where anything becomes like, you know, $10 for a single gun or like, you know, anything like that. I think that's ridiculous, but the Insurgency Sandstorm situation currently, as of right now, I don't see this as pay to win at all. I think they're pretty nice cosmetics. The only one that you could see the argument for pay to win would be the ghillie suit. And I saw pictures on the Reddit of the ghillie suit in action. And it really doesn't seem to do much to actually hide your presence. And the only real argument that I've seen that kind of makes sense is that it does change the player silhouette, thus making it a little bit harder to tell that you're actually in the grass because you don't see the round shape of like a human head. You see this kind of like scraggly look. And I'm sure that you might throw off a couple of people with this, but I don't think that advantage is going to last very long, especially not against people who will be playing this game past, you know, a week, right? Like, new players, you might actually be able to do some trickery and sneaking around with this, but I really don't see a huge advantage, especially since a lot of the maps don't have a whole lot of grassy areas to work with. But then again, I could be wrong, like I said. I don't want to make it out. Like here, power plant would be like the one map where I could see it being an advantage. And even then, I don't know. Like, for starters, the foliage itself is kind of like a more tan foliage. So that kind of takes away from the greenery of the map a bit. I'm not sure which of my classes here will have the weapons with the camo. I really want to see some camo. I forget which one of you guys. Well, AK has it. But we can probably find an AK as we go. Let's rock like an M4. I mean, not really like trying here or anything. Good enough. And then we'll see our, where is he? M9, red dark. This actually looks pretty good to me. I used to rock pistols like this in KF2 all the time, so might be a bit biased, but I think it looks sweet, honestly. All right, not much of a sniper build, I know. Apologies for that, but just wanted to quickly inspect these guns. I don't think there's like an actual inspect weapon button. There is a reload check, but it'd be nice if they added like an inspect weapon to the game now that they have camos. It is kind of funny because I think that there was a point where they said they would never do this, and now here it is. But I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I mean, it looks fine. It's not like out of place or anything. I mean, it seems fine to me. It doesn't seem like egregious. Like, I think they looked at Modern Warfare and they were like, well, if they are getting away with this, then why can't we? And I kind of agree, especially since they're a much smaller like developer slash publisher slash whatever. And like, in my opinion, this doesn't harm any of the gameplay. It doesn't seem totally out of place. Like, it's whatever, in my opinion. If you guys think it's a big deal, like, you're entitled to your opinion, and like, that's cool. And if it ever becomes a big deal, like if it ever does get egregious or weird, I'm gonna call it out. And I know, like, I'm technically a Sandstorm partner, so you might be thinking like, oh my god, I can't take his word for anything, he's a shill. But they don't pay me or anything, and honestly, like, I can still say whatever I want. And I always really have on my channel. So I'd like to think I have a good enough track record there, but I can understand if you guys think I might be biased, that's fine. Just wanted to make that apparent. Ow. Ow. No, my aim is garbage. But yeah, I mean, I think they look fine. I mean, I want to try out the rest of the weapons, see what they look like. I don't think they look good, but I mean, it's the tiger camo, basically, from Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare. It's like the blue tiger and red tiger. And it's basic, but it's cool. It's cool to have. I'm glad I have it now. It's like $10 if you want to get the two cosmetic armors and the sets of weapons. But I mean, it's not like a terrible value. And if you want to spend more money on this game and help it, because like right now it's on sale for $15, and a game of this quality with this much content that I've put this many hours into for $15 is ridiculous in my opinion. Like, I think this is a great deal. And it's a lot of fun. And they're still updating it with like free content all the time. So, yeah. Would recommend so far. If they do anything shady with this, like, I promise I will make a video and say like, Look, I was wrong. I was wrong. They fucked up, you know. But for right now, they're doing a good job. They're handling their shit pretty well with the DLC, as far as I'm concerned. Also, if the game looks a little nicer than it does for you, it's because I'm actually running reshade on it. And yeah, it's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I was hoping the bots would have some of the cosmetics on too, so I could like get a third-person shot of them doing stuff. I didn't actually do enough research before filming this, obviously, because I didn't check to see what other guns had camos and whatnot. But it seems that the insurgents got most of the red tiger stuff, and then the security forces got mainly the midnight blue stuff. I'll have to re-up at this A point. But yeah, I don't want to drag this on too long. I just want to see like maybe one more weapon skin before we go. And yes, I know I haven't really been recording a lot of content recently. I apologize about that. I don't know, I just haven't really been like feeling super duper motivated on YouTube recently. It's like nothing bad, it's just maybe I'm just getting lazy because of the craziness of 2020. It'd be that way sometimes. But yeah, I mean, Insurgency is just such a good game. I can't stop singing this game's praises. Like, it's great. It's not perfect. It's got issues. But it's still one of my favorite, like, modern FPS games. Like, in terms of gunplay and aesthetics and, like, the co-op is huge to me. Like, I'm a huge co-op guy. And there's not a lot of, like, love for co-op from a lot of people. And, like, I get it. Like, PvP should be a good focus of a game like this. And, like, definitely, I get it. But when they show love to the PvE side of the game, that's when it's like, I love you, New World. I love you. Give me all your games. I don't know. I'll buy them all. But yeah, I mean, so far the camo's actually looking pretty nice. I mean, like I said, basic, and sure, they're not really going to help me blend in here. Like the suit will, maybe. I don't know. I don't even think the suit's going to help me blend in if I'm sitting in the middle of a dirt road like this. But just gotta get that nice thumbnail bait. Here we go. Like, look at this. Look how cool this gun looks while I'm about to be shot. But yeah, with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.